Hello and welcome to this week's Craft and Chat. I'm Amanda Fowler and I'm live on the Inspiring Inking Facebook page and the Inspiring Inking YouTube channel. And as you can probably tell, I'm not sure how long my voice is going to last. I've had a bit of a cold for the best part of a week now, probably Wednesday or Thursday. I started last week. And I had my card class, my in-person card class this morning. So I've been talking quite a bit and it seems that my voice is beginning to go. So if you're here, excuse me, if you're here, can you do me a sound and light check? And I hope you can hear me. I sound to my ears, which are bunged up as well, I sound a bit gravelly. So that'll be entertaining. But I've got a little bit of crafting to share with you today. So we'll kind of see how we get on. So I've got some tea. So hopefully that's going to help. Okay, so Ali is here and Elizabeth and Donna and Sue. Good. So excellent. Right. How are we this week? Let me know in the comments. Does anyone have any exciting news to share? I think we ought to always start with that. I think as an automatic thing, whatever exciting news you've got to share, you should put it in the comments. I think it was Val. I had a comment watching the replay. Val's going to be a great aunt, which is really exciting. So do let me know in the comments. Let's see. So Anne's here and Dino and Karen. Oh, Anne's saying she had a bug like mine 2 weeks ago. It's only starting to get better now. Help. I hope not, Anne. I need to be better soon. I've been testing because I started out with a cough. So I've been testing for the dreaded COVID, but it's not that. It's just like a regular cold, but it's been in my head mainly. But now it's all here and I'm just, So Dino's here and Karen and Lise. The Netherlands are in the house. Donna's in the house from Oz, and Angela and Chris are here in Newbury. So that's really good. We've got lots of people from lots of places. Oh my goodness me. Anne in Suffolk is going to be a great, great aunt. Oh, it's so exciting for the third time. She says she feels like 180. Yeah. Oh no, Donna's sick as well. It's just January, isn't it? Sick. Donna's not feeling the best. Sinusitis. Thanks, Margaret. Oh, that's really exciting news. Anne, they have passed their hearing dogs assessment. So she's got a t-shirt, but no dog yet. How wonderful. Kathy Jean's here. Canada's in the house. Dino, her craft organization project is complete. She hired a professional. Actually, wouldn't that be a really cool job to do? Go into people's houses and organize their craft stuff. Although probably I'd just get distracted by all the cool stuff. Well worth the money. I'm really pleased for you. Well, my craft room organization is not going to plan. Or reorganization is not going to plan. We've had all kinds of family stuff going on. and it's necessitated. No, anyway, it's meant that we've been traveling a lot over the past few weeks, and we'll be traveling quite a lot over the coming weeks. So yeah, my craft room organization is not happening. So I've accepted the fact that I can't actually do it right now. And I've scheduled it out for another 6 weeks' time, because I'm kind of hoping that the world will have calmed down a little bit. So kind of after Easter. So talk to me about my craft room after Easter. Tessa, hello. Tessa, I've still got some of your goodies here. Let me know when you want to come and get them. I mean, they're not taking up any room or anything. They're not eating anything. I'm perfectly happy to look after them, but I appreciate you will want them at some point. Stella's here. Hello, Texas. And for those of you that are just joining us now, I sound quite gravelly, and I don't know how long my voice is going to hold out for. So just be aware that it might be a bit shorter craft and chat today. And yeah, I'm going to rest up then afterwards. So I promised an update on my knitting. And actually, there's been some amazing projects in Inspiring Ink and Crafting Corner. Many of them knitted by the lovely Chris, who's here. But let me show you where I'm up to on my knitting. So last week we had a bit of a debate about, hang on, let me hold that there, about this stitch. Now I call it seed stitch or linen stitch, but lots of you called it moss stitch. Now I call this moss stitch. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a stitch for as long as I feel like, because this is an Amanda pattern. I'm making it up as I go along. And then I do like 7 rows of garter stitch, because I've got this garter stitch border going on. And then I'm going to do a different textural pattern. So for me, this one, you knit and purl alternate. And then when you come back, you purl over a knit stitch and knit over a purl stitch. So it's 1 by 1 by 1 by 1. But then this, which is what I call moss stitch, I don't know what you guys call it. This is a 4-row repeat. So you still knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl. But then when you come back on row 2, you knit above the knit stitch and purl above the purl stitch. So then you have 2 knits, 2 purls, and you go all the way along. And then you alternate it with 2 rows. And then backwards and forwards. So I don't know. Is it that I'm calling? Oh, you see, there you go. So Sue's saying it's double moss stitch. Okay. Well, then that explains it then. It's so funny, honestly. I love it that things get called different things. It's confusing. But anyway, yeah, double moss stitch. So yeah, hi Ruth. Yeah. So Ruth, last week when I was showing everybody this, they were all saying it was moss stitch, and I call it seed stitch or linen stitch, but everyone else is calling it moss stitch. So there we go. Whatever it is, hi Ruth, whatever it is, it's very cool. But it's my colours. Look at that. Look how cool that is. Ruth says I can call it what I like. That's true, but a lot of the problem that I have is when I taught myself how to crochet, I taught myself with American terms, mainly because everybody that I was watching, and all of the patterns were all American terms. So I think what's happened is I've kind of done the same with knitting, although to be fair, I've been knitting for 45 years. 50 years? No, not quite 50. About 48 years I've been knitting. So I don't know that I would have not learnt American terms when I started to knit, but maybe it's when I've been looking for patterns. I don't know. So anyway, so the consensus of opinion is the first stitch is moss stitch and this is double moss stitch. Is that where we're going? I think so. I think so. Hopefully next week I'll have a different stitch to show you and we can debate what that is. Okay. Right, the tea is helping my throat, so that is good. So in Stampin' Up, shipping is all running great. So if you place orders, they're coming really quickly. So now's good time to order. Lots of new products from Celebration. So you've got the little brochure. So you've got this little brochure. And then last week I showed you a PDF. There's an additional PDF now with some more papers and some more stamps on it. So if there was nothing in here that took your fancy, or you've already got the stuff on here that you want, then take a look at the PDF. So that works. That's really good. Obviously, if you want a glass mat or you want extra product, now is the right time to join my team. Please do send me a quick email and I can send you all the details. It's so quick and easy to join. There's a little online form. You get to pick all your goodies and that's it, really. It is really, really quick, and it will mean not only do you get to join my team, which is awesome, and you get to hang out with us, but you also get to see the new annual catalogue in about 6 weeks' time. And since it doesn't launch till May, being able to see it mid-March, end of March, be a very cool thing to be able to do. So let me know. No, Ruth, I haven't gone on to socks yet. It's kind of it's on the list, but I've recently just started knitting again, basically because when I crochet I have to concentrate, and it can be quite taxing, whereas I can knit without really thinking about it, and I needed that, so that's why I'm knitting again. Bit of chill out downtime. Hi Scylla, good afternoon. Okay, right, I'm going to flip the camera around. I'm going to show you what we're going to be talking about today. She says Yay. Okay, so I've got a kit to show you today, but it coordinates with this paper. So I thought we could look at the paper and look at the stuff and then make some of the kits. So it is called Rock and Roll. So the product suite is called Rock and Roll. And let me pick this up so you can see. So you've got this really cool stamp set with dies. So you've got a sort of oldie worldy microphone there, a lovely guitar, drumstick, have a rock and roll birthday, thanks for being an icon, and you've got a lightning bolt there. This is the papers. That's what I'm going to show you in a minute. And then you've got these lovely embellishments as well. It's a really lovely product suite, and you know me, I love a black and white paper because you can color it, or you can just leave it black and white. As you can see, I haven't opened this one yet. So you can easily fussy cut those out, can't you? So you've got like that looks like a plastered wall to me. That's cool. That looks like barcodes. Oh, I love that. I love a kind of grungy background. We talked about that last week, didn't we? So this has got mixtapes on it. Who used to make mixtapes? Actually, Brian and I have got some from the days when we were courting. Because most of the time before we got married, we lived opposite ends of the country. We used to send each other tapes. So there you go. And lines. Oh, now that is scrumpled paper, but it's actually an image of scrumpled paper. So the paper's beautifully smooth. So if you're ever worried about scrumpling paper, you can use that one instead. And then you've got little grid there and a lovely grungy background there. And then this is definitely like paint, peeling paint. And then you've got another grid there. So in actual fact, you've only got imagery on 2 of the papers. So you've got the guitars, and so there's a record player, speakers, a tape deck and tapes, and then the guitars. So this is actually a really useful paper because the backgrounds are really cool, but then obviously you can use the images as well to make cards. So this kit, this is one of the newest kits. It's £14. It's called the Rock Legend kit. And you will see that it's going to coordinate with that product suite. Now, I love a kit because there are times when I just, like today, when I just don't want to have to cut the cardstock and do the designing. I just want somebody else to have done it for me. So we've got some of the patterned paper. Now, this is the same paper, same image as on that patterned paper. You've got in here some adhesive stars and some dimensionals. You've got envelopes. How many cards are we making? I don't know, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So you're making 2 each of 4 designs. So you've got 4 envelopes with that inside and 4 with the red insides. And then, oh, look at this. This is very cool. So you've got 4 cards. And these are printed on the front, white on the inside. And they've already got a pattern there. Then we've got some die cut pieces. Now, in most of our kits, we have 4 languages. So we've got English, French, German, and Dutch. And what I do, and many of my team do actually, is we take the different languages and give them to different people. So I have a friend who's a language teacher, so I give her all of the different languages. And sometimes I actually put them on my samples as well, because it just means that obviously you can use them for different things. But this is really cool. So you've got 4 sheets of die cuts. And then you've got another 4 cards. So again, these are these are yellow on one side and white on the other. I don't know. My brain is clearly going, oh, look, vellum. I haven't even seen the images of these, so we're going to make 2 of the cards. I don't even know what they look like. So you've got a vellum. What is this called? A plectrum. And stars. Loads of those. And guitars and drumsticks, which is really awesome. So you've got both. So that's really cool. Then you've got some little tiny glue dots. And the instructions. So you're going to make 4 of this with the guitar on and 4 of this with the drumsticks, which is really cool. So let's see. So if you've never seen a kit instruction before, basically they are pictorial instructions. So you just kind of follow with the pictures. So we will start out with this one. And basically the easiest way to do it is just to gather all the bits. So we want that card. Hi, Michelle. Have you finished all your running around? Lovely. So we need the stars. We need a set of drumsticks. And a vellum star. Oh, this is obviously our super thick vellum, which is really cool. So our vellum, it's called vellum cardstock that's in the catalogue. And it is really thick compared to most other vellums. Yeah, this is really cool. Hi, Susan. Thank you so much for joining us today. So I'm going to use a happy birthday and a you rock. There we go. Okay. So when you're looking at this, you can see there are little black dots. They're the like little glue dots that are these, which are like double-sided glue dots. And then these are the dimensionals. Now, these kits are designed for somebody who has got no glue, nothing. So it is really cool if you're thinking about getting a gift for somebody. A lot of the kits don't need anything adding to them at all. Okay, so just going to take their backing off. Fold this up. And then pop that down. Get the vellum. It says to put 3. So that's going over there like so. And then glue dots for this one. So this is actually going over the top of the vellum. Ooh. Like so. And then the happy birthday is using the dimensional pads again. Like so. And then we just need to put the stars on. On there. On there. I'm loving this. On there. How cool is that? That is such a cool card. Okay, so that's one. You'd make 5 with that. And I would suggest probably that you'd put that envelope with that, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what the other one looks like in a minute. Oh, it's got loads of stars on it. Okay, so we're going to use, so this is this one. So this is the pre-printed. Stella saying she's loving the kit. Yeah, it is such a cool kit. And the thing for me, the kits are great. They're just so portable. You can just take them and craft anywhere. Those of you that, you know, go away on holiday and stuff, it just makes it really easy. But also, like I said before, it's just such nice crafting when you don't want to have to think about anything. You just don't have to even cut a piece of cardstock. You don't even have to know where your glue is or anything. You can just get the kit out, which has got to be a cool thing to do. Okay, so we need one of these and one of these. We need a plectrum and a guitar. Such a cool guitar. You'd like one of those. It looked nice just on the wall. Decorative art. And you're a legend. That definitely goes for lots of people I know. Okay, so let's start out. So this, it's saying put that on with dimensionals. One in each corner. And then 2 on the, oh, hang on, not that, there and there. So I'm trying to, you can't see that, can you? Not easily. It's, the diagram's actually really clear, but it's just, I don't think it's picking it up that well on the camera. Okay, so this one's going on there sort of at a jaunty angle. I can't help it, but I've got to put one in the middle. So otherwise it'll be soggy in the middle and wonky. That's no good. Right. So that one goes there. That's sort of going there-ish. just pull the backings off. So do we have any musical people here? Does anyone play instruments? We have quite a few in our family. My brother-in-law, Colin, is a guitarist. He sings. He's in a band. Connor used to play bass guitar. Kim plays the piano. I play nothing at all. I'd actually like to start singing again. I used to sing, obviously not today, my voice the way it is. But yeah, I used to sing. Used to do musicals, that kind of stuff. Haven't done that for a very long time. Now I've got to put the stars on. I would actually, I would love to learn to play the saxophone. That's kind of, I think that was something that every child of the 80s wanted to do. It was just one of those things that we would love to learn to do, but you never know. Oh, hold on 1 second. The UPS man's arrived with a delivery. Don't run down the stairs, Amanda. That is not a good plan. Oh dear. Basically. Oh. Yeah, the UPS man's taken to. We never have a lady delivery driver. It's always a gentleman. But it's taken to running away with my parcel if I don't get there straight away. So there we go. Excuse me. Okay, I'm going to gather these things together and move this stuff out of the way so we can see the cards. Let's have a look. Sue's saying she doesn't play any instruments. Sadly not. Stella says she can't carry a tune even in a bucket. Donna in her dreams. Oh my, Margaret. She used to play the piano and now she sings in a choir. How wonderful. Karen can play the flute. Wow, Karen, that's really cool. And Dino plays guitar and sing at Girl Scout camp around the fire. So I don't know whether you know this, Dino. I used to be involved quite heavily in Girl Guiding. I used to run a lot of their international projects. So I have sat at many Girl Scout campfire in my time over the pond, and also a lot of guiding and scouting campfires here in the UK as well. So there we go. Look, 2 really cool cards, really quick, and I love this. And for a new crafter, these are amazing because, like I said, everything's in there. But for But for those of you who have stamps or other embellishments and things, you can take this and you could put a different sentiment on there. You don't have to use that sentiment. But if you're looking for some really lovely imagery for cards to send to people who are musical, these would really work. As would getting some of the papers, because obviously you've got those images there, but with the black and white papers as well. Or even going kind of the whole product suite, which has got the lovely, these images as well. So in actual fact, the images are all different. So these guitars are different to this. So, you know, that works out really well. Yes, Donna, these are great cards to get people interested in learning to make cards. Absolutely. I think that is the joy of all of our kits, actually, because there's so many different things. Now, here in Europe, we only got one new kit in February, which was a birthday kit. There isn't a second kit coming, which is a home decor kit, which I'm really excited about. It's just not reached our warehouse yet. But moving forwards, each month we're going to have 2 kits. So that's going to be fabulous. And as well as for beginners, I think for those of us that sometimes just want a little bit of crafting to do, then, you know, it's great. And I sit often with kits, and obviously I show you the kits, but I will take this pile and I will sit and make the rest of those on a day when I just want to do a bit of creating, but don't necessarily want to think about it, or think about preparing something. And then I've got them ready to send moving forwards. Awesome. So I'm going to love you and leave you. I know this is much shorter than our normal craft and chat, but I'm not really sure how long my voice is going to last. And I think I probably should quit while I'm ahead. So hopefully I will see you all next week. No, I'll be back. I promise I'll be back next week. Do check out my blog and my website. So it is www.inspiringinking.com. You'll see all of the products, and you can shop online there. You can sign up for my tutorials and my blog posts, and make sure if you're on YouTube you subscribe there as well. So you take care of yourselves, and I will see you all again soon. Goodbye.